Do a quick pre-groom check on this van. You're going to start making sure the water tank is full, which it is. Waste tank is empty. This one's not. So we're going to go ahead and empty that before we leave. Just open that up. And then dog ramp is present. This van does not have a dog ramp. You don't have to have a dog ramp unless you need one. If you need one, you're going to need to sign one out. Clipper vac is empty. This clipper vac is empty. So then you want to put this back on, which we're going to leave it off here for time purposes. You want to familiarize yourself the location of the manual drain. On this van, the manual drain goes off your waste pump here, which is right here. To open up the manual drain, you want to put this down, and then you want to open it up here. So you just want to make yourself familiar with it, and you know where it is. Familiarize the location of the circuit breakers and fuses. So these would be fuses on this van, and your circuit breakers are right here. And then you want to make sure your inverter is on. So we can hit this button here, turn the inverter on. So as long as this lights up, your inverter at the top, which is right in here, should be on. So you want to unplug the van. So in this van, your adapter, you want to first unplug it from the wall, which we've already done. So your cord is dead. And then you want to hold here and pull apart like that. Then you want to wind up this cord and put it inside your van. Now we want to go start the van. Okay, so we just want to start the van. We want to make sure the horn works. Horn does work. We want to turn on the rear AC, or turn on the cab AC. So because we want to make sure the snowflake button is on. This van is 478, and you want to let that run. You also want to check your windshield wipers. Windshield wipers are working. If your windshield wipers are not working, you can still go as long as we are not forecasted to rain or it's not currently raining. Familiarize yourself of the van's high idle procedures. This van, it's in the center console. This is your high idle button. So for high idle to work, you need to put it in park and then hit your high idle button. Now the cab AC is working, so now we want to turn on our rear AC. So we want to turn off our cab AC. The rear AC is over here with a toggle switch up, and we're going to turn it on high. And we're going to leave it running, and now we're going to hop into the salon. Okay, now that we're in the salon, I'm sorry, you also want to make sure the van is fueled. So now that we're in the salon, you want to turn on the lights. You want to make sure you have a first aid kit, which is right here. You want to check for the expiration is good and the seal is intact. Then you want to check your fire extinguisher, rub your finger on the top, make sure the tab is intact and your expiration date is good. Then you want to go over here, you want to check make sure your lights are on, which they are. You want to check your water sprayer. So you want to turn your water, you want to have it in your hand, hit the water switch, make sure you've got good pressure, which we do. So then we can turn the water off. And by keeping this higher, gravity won't continue to empty your water tank. Now we're going to test our waste pump. So make sure the water is going down. You also want to make sure that your screen is clean and underneath is clean. So we're good there. Now I want to make sure our AC is working. The AC back here is working great. We want to test the clipper vac, which could be various different switches to do that. So when we test our clipper vac, we want to make sure that we've got suction, which we do not have suction. And we'll go over troubleshooting on that later, but we can hear it, so it is turning on.
It's open. The door to it's open.
Test the dryer. So, and the dryer is working. You want to test your table. This is a hydraulic table. So you want to make sure it's going up and down. It's going up and it's going down. To test your toolbox, you're simply making sure your drawers go open and closed and the lock works. You want to make sure you're fully stocked from the supply list. You want to make sure your shop vac is empty. If it is not empty, you want to send Lindsay an email to let her know that whoever had it previously did not clean it, and you go ahead and empty it. And you have all of your supplies for the day. That's it.